Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming with your host Octane. So the new deck is out for the next event and we're going to jump straight in and we're going to have a look at the cards. So your first card up will begin with your main card, which is the event card as I like to call it. This week deck is a human deck, which is nice. So your main card will create 4 Dark Power Gem 1s. If there are 4 or more Dark Power Gem 4s on the board, attack for up to 250,000% of attack at a rate of 62,500 plus an additional 62,500 per 100 Dark Slayer skill point. The charge rate is 9 and the cooldown is 5. I like the first part of the battle skill where it creates 4 power gem, which is quite straightforward. However, the nuke damage that it does I don't really like, especially during a Slay event, because when you attack and it does that nuke damage, it actually pauses your attack, and then somebody else can come in and actually kill the boss. And you probably haven't done 15% damage, so you might lose the 15% reward that you would get, and you'll probably lose your keys as well. So I don't really like the cards that does that particular battle skill. So this is a support card for this week, and your support card will apply Tainted Lineage to 3 Dark Slayer, and each time those cards attack, it will create 3 Dark Gems. So this deck is like the deck from the Ultimate Power Couple event, which started out 3.0. It's much the same, this is just a dark version. The next card up is your Ultra Rare. And your Ultra Rare will do the similar thing to your support card, but it will create power gems. Apply Twisted a card to 3 Dark Slayers. Twisted a card, create 3 Dark Power Gem each time those heroes attack. Last 1 turn, charge rate 9, 5, and the cooldown is 5 turns. So it's a very slow deck. Yeah, you will be able to use your battle skill as soon as you charge your battle skill, but then you have to wait 5 turns before you can use the battle skill again. So I'm hoping this deck is very powerful so that you can kill the boss on the 3rd turn, because you'll power up, you will use the battle skill of the event of the support card and Ultra Rare. I haven't looked at the ultimate form. I'm assuming the ultimate form will do almost the same thing like the support card and the Ultra Rare, so it will be a 3-turn deck. Passive: each time this hero attack, it creates 1 Dark Power Gem. This week killer skill is Noble, and up next is your Master Collection card, Dread Queen. Create 3 Dark Power Gem 4s. If there are 4 or more Dark Power Gem 4s on the board, it will attack up to 250,000% of attack. So this one also has nuke damage. Charge rate is 9, cooldown is 5. If 8 or more Dark Power Gems is on the board, so this is the passive, increase Dark Slayer hero attack by up to 30%. So that passive is quite good. So your Master Collection card increases the attack of the deck. So this is your ultimate form, Unbowed Royalty. Apply Twisted a card to 3 Dark Slayer. Twisted a card, create a Dark Power Gem each time, a Dark Power Gem for each time that hero attacks. Last 1 turn. So it does the same thing like your support card and your Ultra Rare. Charge rate is 9, cooldown is 5. Passes each time this hero attacks, create 1 Dark Power Gem 4s, and it's got the passive of the Master Collection card, which increases your attack by up to 30%, which is quite good. So this deck look like it's got just a bit of power. The ultimate form doesn't seem to have, it's not really that powerful because it doesn't create a lot of power gems. So this deck looks like it's got just a slight bit of kick to it. Unfortunately, we still have this crystal event rubbish, which we need to collect dust. I think it's here to stay anyway, so we have to be very smart with our dust. Don't use your dust unless you're absolutely sure that the master collection or the ultra rare that you're crafting is one that you really want. So save your dust and be very, very smart with it, especially for free to play players. People that pay to play, you can just do whatever you want. But if you're a free to play player like myself, be very, very smart with how you actually use your dust, because dust is going to be a very, very sought after commodity in this game. 3 cards that we need for this week. We need Makwa, Tech Marvel, which is not really a bad gem spawner. We also need Vala, Redeemer, which I don't think is a very good card. The best of the 3 is this one, Eternal Blade. And what Eternal Blade does, she will increase human heroes attack by up to 30%. And as the deck is a human deck, this card will increase the damage output of that particular deck. So if you get this card from the 5-star collection or from the pack, it's a good card. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect my dust. I haven't got Eternal Blade. I would really love Eternal Blade. The event card, if I get the event card or Eternal Blade, I'd be happy. Any one of those two, I'd be happy with those ones. So cards to get this week, obviously you will get a copy of the support card as long as you play the event. It's an okay support card. It's not brilliant, but it's okay to have. The event card, if you get the event card from the 5-star collection, brilliant. If you don't get it, I wouldn't go ahead and try to get it from the pack. Save your gems, save your dust, and craft master collection and ultimate and ultra rare and ultimate form that you absolutely want. Ultimate forms that are really powerful and are really good. So that's what I done last week. I saved all my gems, all my dust from the water event, and I'm saving it until I see a deck that is absolutely brilliant. I'll spend my dust to get the master collection, ultra rare and ultimate form. Apart from that, I'll just try and put together a very good deck and I'll play the event. Even if I drop from legend to emperor and from emperor to kings, I don't mind. I play the game because I like the game. I play the game because I want to enjoy the game. I'm not going to play the game because I want to have the bragging rights. So I'm not going to spend any money to get bragging rights, and I'm not going to just start crafting master collection and ultimate form and ultra rare just to have them. I have to be smart because network is being smart. They're trying to get as much money from us as possible, so we have to also be smart and play this game quite shrewdly and be quite sensible about how we go ahead and use the commodities that we've got. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just spin in the pack. Always go up to the 3rd tier unless it's a really good event card, then I'll go up to the 4th tier, but the 3rd tier is where I always go, just to get as much dust as possible. So let's go to the 2nd tier and see how much dust we get, or if we get anything from the pack, which 1000 dust on board both tiers. So this is the last and final spin for me in this pack, and then tomorrow I'll go through the ultra pack. So that's it. I've got 3000 dust, a stupid card, Redeemer, I've also got this and this one. So that's all dust for me. Got my 500 gem as well. So I'm not gonna go chasing after this deck. No way, no how. I'm gonna save my gems. I'm recuperating my gems after spending all that gems on the Water Slayer deck the last time around. Saving all my gems, recuperating my gems, and I'm saving all my dust. So I've got 6,400 dust for the ultra rare, 7,300 dust for the master collection card. If I get the deck, I get the deck. If I don't get the deck, fine. I'll save all my dust for the next Dark Slayer event. There's a few changes in the event. So have a look at your news link. Radiant bosses have been moved to challenge bracket. Don't know why they have done that, because I think everybody hates the challenge boss. I think the challenge bosses are absolute garbage. Challenge key ally mission now given one more challenge key than before. Challenge rarity bosses have been renamed to Umbrella rarity boss. Umbrella bosses will also drop ultimate tokens. We've made small balance tweak to Umbrella bosses. I think the network team are a bunch of twats. They haven't got a clue. I don't think they've got a clue as how to actually manage this game, and I think this game will actually die out very soon. I don't see this game going for a next year or two. It's not like I used to play Clash of Clans, and Clash of Clans have been going for the last 9 years, 8 years, 7 years. It's from 2012, so it's been going on for the last 7 years. Clash of Clans has lost its novelty, but it's the longest running mobile game since people start playing games on their mobile devices, and it's really a good game, and a lot of people still play it. I play it from time to time, but I think the Supercell team are absolutely brilliant when it comes to their gaming platform. I think Network needs to take a leaf out of their book. The Network teams, they're just a bunch of idiots. I'm losing interest in this game. Really like the game, but I'm sincerely losing interest in this game because I don't think they actually know how to manage the game. So that's your deck, that's the cards. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Until next video when we go through our possible deck combos, this is Octane saying peace and have a great day.